What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a little bit since I've done a Q&A video, and I've told you I'm going to do more Q&A videos, and since I've told you that, I've done 0 Q&A videos. So what I want to start doing is taking less questions per video and producing the videos more frequently. Today I want to answer one of the more frequent questions that I get, and that is, how do you avoid or reduce stiffness after a spinal fusion or back surgery? And so for me, I am 4 years removed from an L4, L5 spinal fusion. And I'll take a minute to go into a few things that really help with the stiffness. So one is sleep. If I get under about 6 hours of sleep, I notice that when I wake up, my back is way more stiff than if I get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. So sleep is a big factor. Another factor is water. Drink some water, carry a bottle with you. Just keep drinking water. I mean, make sure you're hydrated, and that'll make sure those discs are hydrated in your back. Make sure all your muscles, everything's hydrated. Just stay hydrated. It's very important. Another thing I do is I use creatine. I'm going to do a review on this brand. I'm not endorsing this brand here, but this is instantized creatine. So you put it in the bottle and just shake it up or put it in a cup and stir it just a few times and it's completely gone. It's not chalky or anything like that. So instantized creatine. And the creatine will help keep the water in your discs and make your discs a little fatter and healthier for more shock absorption. There are a couple of stretches I also want to get into that I do every single day. And again, it's not anything that's too taxing. It's just, at this stage, if you've had back surgery or you've had a spinal fusion, a lot of this stuff is maintenance. And you need to do this stuff on a daily basis, sometimes if not a couple times a day. So let's get into the stretches. So check out the position I'm about to get into. So this is basically just a squat. Keep your heels on the ground. Heels on the ground, squat, and then just stay in this position. Now, if you want to, widen your hips a little bit with your elbows, you can do that just to sit in this position. If you need to hold on to something to get in this position, that's fine too. I like to stay in this position for 30 seconds to a minute at a time, maybe 5, 6, 7 times a day. It just keeps everything in your groin area and your hips nice and stretched out. It creates space in there. And sometimes you'll hear cracking and popping. You might hear it in the knees, you might hear it in your hips. Sometimes I feel it and hear it in my tailbone as well. So everything's kind of getting back into order as you just kind of sit here. Another very important position that I use is called the figure 4. You can either do this on the ground, or I have an elevated platform here on my couch. So set your leg there. Try to make sure that your hip and your knee are in line. And then what I do is I just lower down, lower down, lower down. You're gonna start to feel this kind of back in your glute area. You're gonna feel a lot of pulling. And if you just kind of sit here, you can lean into it if you want. You can lean back if you want. You'll feel that it stretches in different spots when you do that. I try to keep my body upright, push down a little bit on my knee, pull up on my foot just slightly, and I feel even more of a stretch. I do this on both sides. I probably do this for 30 seconds at a time. And then sometimes when you try to just stand up and get regular, you'll feel a few things click and pop, but you'll feel that it's very loose down the side of your leg and your glute. So guys, listen, it really is that easy. It really is. Get some sleep, drink some water, creatine, and have a normal stretching routine. So I showed you 2 of the kind of stretches that I do because they require a little bit of technique, but I mean, you can find a stretching technique anywhere to stretch kind of your groin area, your hamstrings, your glutes, everything that works in conjunction that can get tight and really cause back issues. So another thing you can do is, if you wake up stiff, just go for a walk. Seriously, you will see the difference after you go for a walk. Walk a quarter mile, half mile, whatever it is that you can do that, and it will make such a difference. So guys, if you got anything out of this video, please like and subscribe, and I will be back with more Q&A videos for you. Until then, heal up and stay safe.